Alright, welcome to the last match of our 9-match friendly sealed league. We will go first, hoping that this one serves us a lot better than the previous ones. This is a fine hand. I think we can pitch a land early on and hopefully find some more action. Sinister Concoction. Well, as usual, we are very good at finding lands. Oh my gosh. Well, that's pretty much the game, folks. There are 3 lands in a row. I don't believe we're going to be able to do anything with that. We'll throw out this Hellpack Wolf, which will probably be killed. Go ahead and kill it, opponent. Might as well. Running 3 colors and gets all 3 colors. Discards Call the Bloodline. Seems like a mistake. To play Blood Mad Vampire. And another land. Well, we will Obsessive Skinner our Gargoyle. And get hit by, I'm assuming, at least a couple more removal spells. And that should be game 1 of this last match. We will trade. No sense in not trading. Decides not to eat it. Is he just gonna deal damage? Oh, okay. So he's just gonna dead weight it. And then plays a Sin Prodder. So we'll drop a Silver Fur. Play another land and pass the turn. We do have 4 card types though, so that's pretty good. I believe we will put this counter on the Silver Fur because we'll probably have to block. We will pay 1 to put Topplegeist in the graveyard. Do not want our opponent having that. And it's only 1 damage, so kind of a discount. Our opponent attacks. We will not block. And an Asylum Visitor. Well, we can just not play out these lands. Oh my gosh. Well, we'll play out 1 land. And then pass the turn. Not really much we can do. Yeah. Since they're discarding a lot of things, we don't want them to get value, so we're probably just going to keep putting things in the graveyard. Okay, so finally something. So we can play the Solitary Hunter. Don't think we attack or swing or anything. Place a counter on the Solitary Hunter. A Dauntless Cathar. Do we care about a Dauntless Cathar? Not really. He's welcome to have the Cathar. It's another creature, but it's not removal. That's really what we're saving our life to dump in the graveyard. Would like our own removal for the Sin Prodder, though. Don't really care about these other two. A reduce to ashes. Probably should have gotten rid of our Silver Fur. And another land. Exactly what we needed. I believe we will... I might put it on the Skinner now. Yeah, let's just put one on the Skinner. Maybe we can bump it up enough. Incorrigible Use. I think we're going to have to. We don't want them getting that. That one's a little too much for us. We'd rather just take it now instead of having them take over the board. Another Blood Mad. And their Cathar. That Rabid Bite would be amazing right now. Last one was a land. Well, we'll take this Ember Eye Wolf, I suppose. Put one on this Ember Eye Wolf. Bound by Moon Silver. That is another thing we do not want them to have. We're pretty much just going to be killed by that Sin Prodder, unfortunately. There's really not much we can do about it. It's either they get way ahead and then take out our stuff anyway, or we take the damage and hope that we can draw something. We're a lot more in it than I thought we would be, to be honest. 6. Yeah, we've drawn 10 of our things. Well, they obviously drew something good. So we're going to block. 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 We kind of have to leave the Sin Prodder because we're pretty much dead regardless. We would have gone down to 2 and killed the Sin Prodder. We could have just been eaten up anyway. And I believe that will probably do it. Too many lands. I swear I'm just going to take out one land and then promptly get destroyed by it. Explosive Apparatus is a little too slow. So let's bring in these 2 dual shots. And root out. Is it worth? It's just not worth splashing another color. It can work if you are good at drawing it, but it can also be very, very bad for you. And it just takes a little too much time. I think we can we're probably less of an aggressive deck anyway, though. So we might have wanted to do that before. What else can we take out? Probably Wildfield. I don't see that being as good. Run it like that. Might have wanted to keep in the Gargoyle. Or take out the Gargoyle. Keep in the Apparatus. Would like to play first. And this, it's not the most exciting, but we do have a dual shot for when he does silly things. And we have a couple of 2-drops. Here I think we actually just drop the Forge Master. Does play Call the Bloodline. Again, should have brought in root outs. But well, we'll get in for 2. Luckily the Forge Master is pretty good at not caring about those. Not caring about the knights. And we have our dual shot. So if he keeps dumping his hand, we can just dual shot him away. That was probably the better thing to do anyway. So we can trade up. And that trades. So we can deal 6 damage. I think that's probably best, and then we can drop the Scavenger. If he wants to take out our Forge Master, I think that's fair. We'd rather not him get an army anyway. And we'll drop this Scavenger. If we can get this to transform, that would be pretty nice. We can surprise dual shot. A Nahiri. Well, that's not particularly good. In fact, that's pretty bad. There's just not much you can do. We're gonna have to kill Nahiri if we can. So he's gonna block. I'll play the Quilled Wolf. And now we run into the problem of not drawing enough lands. It's just very hard to beat a Planeswalker in Limited. Discards Incorrigible Youths, which we will not be able to get past. So it goes attacking. Can't really do much against it. There's a forest. Oh, we can try and hit it. But then he just pumps it up anyway, so I think we have to play this Solitary Hunter and say go. Our opponent just has a really good deck. He's just beating us fair and square at this point. It's not even flooding out or not even having enough lands. He just has the nuts. I don't think we can trade. I think we still have to wait. How the sensor can okay. I'm just not even gonna bother with it. At that point, our opponent's got a good Nahiri, and we have no way to come back. So it's not even really worth playing out. Okay, so that is the sealed league. Wish it had gone a lot better than it did. Kind of got our butt kicked in a few of those matches. Maybe not the best plays in the world. And should have, in a more fair day, would have finished out those last two matches. And seeing how things were actually playing out instead of ducking out early. But after a while, you just get kind of tired and frustrated of getting your butt kicked by certain things, drawing too many lands. And there comes a time when you can always come back in Magic, but for your own sanity, it's probably better just to call it a day and then go from there. So, thank you for making it all the way through, and I will continue putting up different videos, do some other things now that we're not tied up in this, and hope to see you guys soon. Send a like, comment, subscribes, send them all my way. I will be happy to correspond. Feel free to tell me about all my mistakes, or send some encouraging words for the beatings we received. Whatever tickles your fancy. Catch you on the flip side.